Driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Watch and listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes weekdays 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Sherwin's the king of the airwaves king.
There's some things I want to highlight.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We are broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
How are you doing and feeling this morning, Bailey?
I'm great, Homer. I'm having a wonderful morning. How are you?
I am blessed. I have a confession.
Okay.
That I have to make.
Okay.
And I'm glad I'm going to get it in early.
Yeah.
I had to confess to this on yesterday, too, in the afternoon. I was, talking to some BRDC family, right?
Okay.
So I had a busy morning after I left the studio.
Uh-huh.
And so I had an appointment at 11 a.m.
You were late, weren't you?
No, I was on time.
Okay.
Even this chaotic situation, I was still on time. But it's, I wanted to be there much earlier, but I didn't.
Okay.
But it didn't start until 1 p.m., right?
Okay.
So I'll tell you about it. I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud about it.
Okay.
But in my transparency that I always like to keep it real to the next level.
Okay.
I'm going to share this. So, I did my 11 o'clock. It went a little over till about 12:15 for the meeting / appointment that I had at 11 a.m. So, bam, there's a funeral that I needed to attend. And I wanted to make some of the visitation.
Okay.
And the visitation was from noon to 1.
Okay.
And the funeral was from 1 to 2.
Okay.
I made it and enjoyed the whole funeral. You know what I'm saying? I was there to, support, the family and friends. And I was there. But when I left, and I think I was just so determined because my appointment / meeting went over until like 12:15.
Right.
So when I left, I'm like, okay, I can still try to get to the funeral home by maybe 12:25.
Okay.
So boom, I'm going.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh yeah. And there's plenty of parking available in the parking lot.
You was late.
No.
Wrong day.
No. Worse.
What?
It was worse. So it's a whole situation. I gotta come to grips with myself for this because I felt some kind of way.
Okay.
All right. Other people may not, but I did. I felt some kind of way. So I get to the funeral home, and I'm greeted by the staff of the funeral home.
Okay.
Even though people are going in, viewing, and they had they were like, Homer Blow. I mean, loud, not like Homer Blow, because hey, we had a service. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The funeral don't start till 1, but people visitation.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm still trying to talk low.
Right.
And they're like, how you been doing? Homer Blow.
Right.
okay, all right, I get it, but
Right.
time and place, right? That's how I'm feeling about it.
Okay.
So I'm talking to them for a while, and then I'm like, okay, and I'm looking at this. Everything is digital now, right?
Right.
So they have
We have your name and lights.
yeah. But before going into the chapel, I call it a coming soon billboard because it had pictures of the person whose funeral it was and other funerals or visitations that were coming up.
Okay.
So, we look at that as coming soon. I know that's crazy to make it sound like that, but isn't that what it is, Bailey? Isn't it like coming soon?
Coming attractions.
I figured coming soon.
Crazy.
I didn't say coming attractions. That's why I said coming soon.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I coming attraction,
I know it's crazy.
that's even worse.
I mean, yeah, but
coming soon.
Right.
That's what it kind of looked like.
Because
they
name it lights.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
All right. So I'm seeing the different, names come up, and then I see that there's like a Jamaican banner, like our truth banner over here, talking about one love and all of that. And so after I finished talking to them, I started to make my way to the chapel. And as I'm making my way to the chapel, I'm seeing One Love, Oliver. And then I look in, and I'm at the wrong funeral home. Don't you laugh, Bailey. Don't you laugh. Cheryl laughed hard enough at me. Don't you laugh.
I'm trying to hold it back.
Bailey, order in the studio.
I'm trying. Listen. I'm still working on my first cup of coffee.
So he was obviously a disabled brother because it had another digital billboard by his coffin that had him in a wheelchair. And Bailey, please sip your coffee and don't spit it on me. Order in the studio, Bailey.
Okay. You was
right.
at the wrong
so
funeral home.
So I looked and I was like, that's Oliver. That's not who I was. It's a woman who I was going to.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, maybe that's why there's so many parking spaces in the parking lot. And I sat in the car because I'm like, I'm gonna go in. I wasn't going. I was there early. You know what I'm saying? The funeral didn't start till 1. I'm like, I'll go in about 12:40, 12:45. So I'm sitting in my car relaxing until that time. Get out, go in there. I'm at the wrong damn funeral home. But I signed the book. Bailey!
How you gonna sign the book for somebody you don't even know?
Because I'm there. I put Homer Blow and Cheryl.
Oh, my God.
I didn't do the address and all that stuff. But, I'm like, the least I could do. Bailey!
You autographed his book for him.
Now you know what, Bailey? You're doing too much. Bailey. So
well, player, the least I can do, I came to the wrong spot.
Right. So you know what I'm saying?
The least I can do is sign your book.
Yes. So
shout you out.
If you are the family of Oliver, I did pay my respects.
Was he black?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Haley.
I'm just trying to check.
I'm just
trying
saying.
to check.
I mean, was that not the right thing to do, to at least sign the book because I went in there? I didn't go all the way up I saw him in his coffin, and I saw his other digital billboard that had pictures of him and his name. So I felt like he was, Bailey, don't look at me in that tone of voice. So I signed it, and then I left.
Well, that was very kind and thoughtful.
Thank you. And then I made way down to the right funeral home and to the right funeral.
Okay.
And, of course, parking was just, madness.
Right.
But I happened to catch a nice spot, and I parked, went in. It was about maybe 12:55 at this time. So, and
sorry, I had to.
You got something in your eye?
No, I was. You had me crying.
I know. They say things happen, and it happened. I'm not proud of it. but I did make it to the funeral service that I was supposed to be at. So
did you go back and look at the funeral information and go, oh,
yes, I was like,
this ain't
okay,
that?
right.
How
Well,
it's
I
supposed to be it?
immediately thought about it because, I'm thinking, black-owned funeral homes. I'm like, okay.
You probably pulled up at Northwest, didn't you?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. But I'm not going to mention any of them because.
Was you at Pitts? Oh, you was at Pitts kicking it, wasn't you?
I'm
You
not
was at
going to
Pitts.
mention
You was up
any
in
of
Pitts,
them.
and you was like,
I
this
am
it
not
right here.
mentioning-
All right, yeah.
I'm not mentioning any of them.
Hey,
All I know
they
is
do a
that
nice
I was at
job.
the wrong
they really good over there.
funeral home
But
and
I've
funeral service.
I've seen some of their services. They do
Yes.
pretty good over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They absolutely do. But
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
You weren't.
that
Where was you?
I was at a funeral home. That's it.
Well, clearly you
I
were
already
at.
acknowledged.
Clearly you were at 2 funeral homes.
Here I am, just trying to keep it real to the next level. Xavier,
Clearly you were at
great
2.
morning. How are you doing in Philly?
I'm good. Just thinking about NSPM7.
Okay.
Okay.
That's something you guys should be worried about.
Okay.
We understand.
I noticed when we
Folks.
walked in this morning, Xavier, that you were in deep thought. So yeah, he is concerned about
Yeah.
NS.
And maybe what
Do you even
Yeah.
know what that is?
what
Uh,
you're talking about the bill that just got
Yeah,
passed?
the
And they're
bill
saying that it
that
probably
they just
won't
passed in the
proceed.
House.
No, it's actually a law that was passed in 2020, in September 2025 by Donald Trump. The real name of it is National Security Presidential Memorandum 7.
Memorandum. I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Memorandum 7.
Right. But so it happened in 2025, and what has you so stressed now?
Well, now, I mean, it's supposed to be a bill that's supposed to be targeting quote unquote anti-government elements. So that could be anyone conceived to be against pretty much anyone that's against Trump. They're considered now terrorists.
Yeah, we talked about
And they just came out with
we talked about that when that kind of stuff was going on.
and they just
Yeah,
came out with a
on-
terrorist watch list right now, and,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
now
Yeah.
they're trying to tie a whole bunch of groups to Cuba, and they're trying to say Cuba's trying to take over the United States. It's kind of just
All of that
Cuba?
stuff was kind of passed even when they started making certain protesting. They made rules to the protesting, and now you doing innocent protests could be looked at as a terrorist act and all that kind of stuff.
yeah. So
And
Wow.
that's here in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
They passed some stuff, and they'll put you on watch lists and all kind of stuff.
yeah. So I mean, just like that that group that just saved all those dogs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those people got charged 15, 20 years in prison.
Wow.
And stuff like that.
Wow.
Whereas the people on the Epstein list haven't been charged at
Oh
all.
yeah, I mean, but you're gonna always hear that because the same way that he made things easy for his family, that they'll never have to pay taxes. They'll never, you can't go into their history and all of that kind of stuff. And his friends,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
So
I just think
it's
this
the
is
orange man.
and I think this is a big thing because naturally, over the course of history, when they're attacking anti-government groups, they're going to target black groups. So they're not even, and then some of the groups that they're targeting, just like Act Blue,
Mhm.
Act Blue, that's just the payment processes for people that donate to
Yeah, absolutely.
to
all of the
Democrat,
candidates.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
they're targeting groups like that, just and they're calling them terrorists and stuff like that.
Wow.
So yeah, so it should be very interesting. And like I said, they just came out with a whole terrorist watch list group, and there are a whole bunch of just random people like Amy Goodman. I don't know if you heard of. She's like an old white lady from Democracy Now, and the people from Act Pink or whatever, Pink Act or whatever that group's called.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're going to be targeting a lot of black people as well within that. So it's kind of scary, and I think people should be
Well,
made aware of it.
Yeah, well, I think that unfortunately we live in a day and age where it's a lot of people that don't think that it affects them. And this is why the sense of urgency is not there. This is why when we tell people, we've been telling people about this stuff last year. We
Yeah.
who we were. on the morning show before it was
They don't
known
listen.
as a.
They don't
You know
listen.
what I'm saying? So it's
They don't listen.
right.
They
and
sleep.
Now, and see, the thing is, when the FAFO starts coming into fruition, they heard about it. We told them about it. They're like, yeah, it ain't bothering me. It's a sad reality, in my opinion, that a lot of our people feel like none of that is going to touch them. It's also why they feel like voting is not important. I ain't got, what they doing for me. They've come up with every excuse. But then when the things that they didn't go out and be concerned about or vote to make sure that it doesn't happen that way, as it begins to happen, now all of a sudden it's the sense of urgency. And I'm like, you kind of brought it on yourself. That's why I say when people say, well, I don't vote, they're like, well, okay, well, then don't complain when these type of things end up going into place and now they're in full force and you're talking about, we got to do something about it. No, when we had the chance to do something about it, you chose to do not a damn thing. Mm-hmm. And now, welcome to the world. Mm-hmm. So we got to get ready to take care of our first set of bills. We're also going to talk about the fact that the federal government saying, Milwaukee, what y'all not going to do is say that y'all going to enforce the ordinance that y'all passed saying that our ICE agents can't wear masks. So now it's in federal court, and we all know who runs that. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. Truth will be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
In Milwaukee County, equity means making sure everyone has a real chance to thrive. That's why the Milwaukee County Office of Equity works to help remove barriers, strengthen community connections, and support fair access to opportunities across Milwaukee County. Want to learn what they do, explore resources, or find ways to get involved? Just search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online. Milwaukee County Office of Equity, advancing equity for all Milwaukee County residents. For more information, search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online.
Ready to take it back? Join the grand debut of Analog Afternoons at 90s 2K Cafe on Sunday, July 26th, starting at 2. Music kicks off at 4 p.m. with the Cat House Band and DJ Seymour bringing you the biggest hits from the 90s and 2000s. Grab a signature Bloody or a Sunny D Mosa Tower and get jiggy with DJ Saint Trey with special guest host appearance by Action Jackson. 90s 2K Cafe, 1103 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Milwaukee. Come press play on your Sunday fun day.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. Got Bailey's head bobbing. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
My girl.
Bailey Coleman.
Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Here.
There we go. I was about to be like,
listen.
She ain't going to even represent herself. Also, don't forget, coming up this morning, it's What the Business Is.
It is Friday, right?
Yeah. So 8 a.m., make sure you get ready to call in and let us know.
Yeah.
It's powered by We Energies, powering local businesses. So
let me tell you something. If you've been waiting to call in to promote your business, you keep saying to yourself, I'm going to do it next Friday. I'm going to do it next. Do it this Friday.
Right.
Just have your who, what, when, where, and phone number and website for more information. Don't mess around now. You've been saying you're going to do it.
Yep. And you have
Today's the day that you get to it.
And then your event is going to be considered a terrorist event, and you ain't going to even be able to call it. I'm just saying you got to laugh to keep from crying with a lot of this madness that the Orange Man is doing. And again, he has the support.
When he get out of office, there's going to be a lot for somebody to clean up.
Yeah, it's going to be decades. I'm talking about to really clean it up.
Yeah, to really
try to clean it up.
He's in the weeds with this now.
Yeah, because listen.
Y'all think about all the things he's doing. You hear about like 10 things every day because he's been in office since he's been in office.
That's right. And the reality is, like, he is getting the votes that are passing these things into law, that are passing these things into where it has to be followed.
And that's because the Republicans have the majority in the House and the Senate.
Absolutely.
So he's able to go through with his whole agenda. Unlike when the Democrats had, the majorities, they didn't do all that because I don't know, whatever their deal is, they could never all agree on stuff, right? They could never. Why is that? Because somebody always getting supposedly, paid off. So everybody always gets something in their corner that they want to vote with the Republicans. And that happened on this bill yesterday.
Yeah.
Like six Democrats?
Yep, absolutely.
But we'll talk about that later. We got another
absolutely.
thing we're going to talk about that later.
Yeah, that
y'all want to know about that part.
Yeah, and y'all need to know and understand, like, these things, like I say, it's going to take a long time to try to get us out of it because of the way that he's designing these things.
Yeah.
Just like the big, beautiful bill.
Yeah.
Like all of these things.
The big, ugly bill.
Right, because it's so much stuff that is buried and stuffed inside.
Yeah.
And some people, fell for the banana in the tailpipe and be like, oh, yeah, see, the Democrats are the ones that are stalling this. You get what I'm saying? And that's what's going on. That's what. And it's like, no, it's some deeper stuff inside of here.
Yeah.
A lot of people will hear bits and pieces of something.
Yeah.
But they won't actually go and dig into it. It's like what I call some people that act like they know the Bible. You notice I say act like they know the Bible. And they are really one-verse Charlies. They will pick a verse and be like, well, because God said, da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, what came before that and what came after that?
Yeah.
You heard that one thing. You saw it on the for the sermon for today. You saw that. But did you really read what led up to that particular scripture?
Right.
What led up to that particular verse and what came after that particular verse?
Right.
A lot of them will be stumped.
Yeah.
If you say, okay, so then what did it say?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, when somebody just say, I'm just saying, it's really saying, I don't know.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But they will try to argue.
Right.
Just to try to make it seem like that they know what they're talking about. And you really don't. You really don't know what all is in that. You ain't reading no 2,000-3,000 page document.
Right.
Some people will barely read a book, let alone a manual. Some people will buy a new product and it got a little 2 to 3 page manual. And they'll call somebody else and be like, how you put this together? It's in that little 2 to 3 page manual, and it's in different languages.
Yeah.
So it has your English, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people won't do it. But Xavier, our producer, was talking about the bill and now some of the things that are happening that people weren't paying attention to, but it's already passed now.
Yeah.
It's already, it's there.
It's there.
And we got to deal with it. So we have a clip that we're going to play to try to bring Truth Nation up to speed for those who may not understand it fully. So, Xavier, if you can play that clip for us, please.
National Security Presidential Memorandum, or NSPM, NSPM 7 to be exact, that directs for the first time in American history all of our law enforcement and intelligence agencies to work together to disrupt, identify, defund, debank, arrest, and prosecute these political terrorists that are operating in our country. It's very important to understand that left-wing political terrorism seeks as its ultimate end the overthrow of our system and form of government.
On Thursday, the State Department announced new visa restrictions targeting what it calls, quote, members of far-left terrorist and other aligned groups. Secretary of State Rubio talked about targeting anti-fascist organizations.
The President signed National Security Presidential Memorandum Number 7, outlining a comprehensive strategy to investigate and disrupt Antifa terror networks and their allies. Last November, the State Department designated 4 violent, far-left extremist groups as foreign terrorist organizations, and there will be more designations soon.
We're joined now by 2 guests. Mike German, former FBI special agent specializing in domestic terrorism and covert operations. His latest book, Policing White Supremacy, The Enemy Within. Also author of Disrupt, Discredit, and Divide, How the New FBI Damages Democracy. And we're joined by Ken Klippenstein in Madison, Wisconsin, independent investigative journalist who's been closely following the Trump administration's designation of left-wing activism as terrorism. Ken, let's begin with you. Lay out what happened at the so-called terrorism summit yesterday and what caused you most alarm.
It's called a national.
Will be like, oh, that's not going to affect me. It is.
Oh, yeah, because they could take anyone at this point. They could get together all of our young black men.
Yep. And sisters that are trying to, be like,
well,
no, this ain't right, this ain't fair. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And say you're part of.
And you'll be labeled.
Yes, you're a part of a terrorist organization.
Yep.
Well, they have a list of the qualifications. I can pull that up.
Oh, yeah, we want to hear the list.
Absolutely.
Yeah, pull that up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because, see, all the everybody that's out there trying to, live your life and do right, they could just pull you up, pull you over, say you're a member of Antifa.
They're basically using the, when they did the Red Scare with McCarthyism, when they're prosecuting all those people.
Right.
So they're using that as a blueprint for this now.
Right. You know what? They did that with the Asians back in, I forget when that was, but they did that with them when they had the internment camps here in the United States.
World War II.
World War II, yeah. They did that with the Asians during World War II. They had the internment camps here in the United States. So, y'all thought that these ICE detention centers were just for foreigners. They gonna try and label everybody who they don't want here.
Absolutely.
They gonna say, that's what they were trying. That's another thing that they were trying to do with the birthright citizenship. So you guys got to think about that, because with the birthright citizenship, which failed in the courts, but what they were trying to say is they could have came up to you and said, hey, you know what? How long your people been here? It don't matter if you've been here since the 1800s with slavery and all of that.
That's right.
You ain't been here long enough. You and your people ain't been here long enough, so all y'all going to have to go back to wherever you came from, not knowing what. Hey, we came from right here, so so I mean, we just got to be. We have as a country and as a culture, we have to be aware of these things. I know we got to take a break, but
Yeah, but again, a lot of times, some of our people will just push it aside like that's not going to affect me, but it absolutely is.
When it starts happening to you.
Yeah, and it's already happening for some people. You know what I mean?
It is.
So
they just ain't got to, you know.
Some of that. No, we got a freedom of speech. You be like, well, yeah.
Well, that only applies to certain
under
people.
Under this particular situation here, if you do this and do that, you fall under the guidelines. Of terrorist activity. So we got to get ready to take care of some bills. Again, don't forget, coming up at 8 a.m., it is What the Business Is. And, of course, Black-owned and operated businesses, call in, let us know what your business is. What's some of the things they need to tell us?
They just need the who, what, when, where, and phone number for more information. And if you want to share a little bit of the story of your business, you know,
your journey,
how you got started, some about your journey, something significant about your journey. We'll love to hear that as well.
Yep. And if you have an event, it's your chance.
Yep.
We got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. When we return, we'll give you some of those things that can get you on the list. We'll be black.
Don't touch that dial. Truth in the Morning will be right back on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we believe brilliance lives in every child. Here, students are challenged, supported, and celebrated every single day. With small class sizes, dedicated teachers, and a proven track record of academic excellence, MCP is helping Milwaukee kids reach their fullest potential. Enrollment is still open for grades K-3 through 8. Apply today. Give your child a school where they'll thrive. Visit mkuprep.com or call today. Milwaukee College Prep, brilliance lives here.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
At UW-Milwaukee, students don't have to wait until college to start building their future. Roar Ready lets students in K through 12th grade join in hands-on programs across campus for science and tech to arts, sports, and more. Students try new things, meet new people, and build skills that matter. Get started today at uw.edu/roarready.
Welcome, Black, to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And we're talking about some things that some people are, I don't want to hear about that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
you're going to learn today. I'm just saying.
Again.
Because it's going to affect you in ways that you ain't even preparing yourself for.
I just, something that Caucasian people don't have to do that we have to do with our kids. We have to have that conversation of how you act when you encounter the police, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so it bears repeating now because there's all kinds of craziness and stuff going on with that, right?
Yes, it absolutely is.
So, those conversations, moms and dads, and sometimes we need to have them with our adult children as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember how you're supposed to act, when you encounter police officers because you're rolling at a deficit anyway, right?
That part.
And you don't want to give them anything that they could say that you did to cause them to do whatever they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Negative or positive, right?
Real talk.
The whole plan is once you encounter a police officer, is to be able to go home.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to give them anything. You don't want to be carrying no gun, even though you might have a concealed carry. Watch where you conceal and carry at.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to have any illegal substances on you, no open containers of alcohol, none of these things.
That's right.
Okay, when you go out in public, you remember this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to comply with what they tell you to do, and if it's illegal, we'll circle back.
That part. No lies detected.
The goal is to try to go home. That's it. That's all. And if they take you to jail, then you want to arrive alive.
That part.
And we'll handle the legal stuff as we go along.
No lies detected. No lies detected. So I want to start reading some of the things that could put you under the microscope.
Okay. All right.
So just so you know. So let me.
And it's not limited to these items. So
it is not.
Because they come up with new stuff every day.
Right. So anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, and anti-Christianity. So these are things that they could put you in that situation.
Wow.
Yeah. You're anti-Americanism. I don't like this country. I'm just telling you, some of the things that you are not thinking about can put you in that situation.
I know people that be talking mess about America.
That's where I'm going. And you just been put on the list. Okay. That was the WWE promotion they had with Chris Jericho.
Oh, yeah.
The wrestler be like, you just been put on the list. So that's real. A thing now.
That's really a thing.
If you showing support for the overthrow of the U.S. government, you've just been put on the list. Extremism concerning race, migration, and gender.
Wait a minute. I know they ain't going after nobody that got white sheets at their crib. Okay.
Right. That part.
they ain't going after the KKK and the like, those Proud Boys and what have you. They ain't going after them.
Hostility towards traditional views on family, religion, and morality.
Oh, so that could put you on there? Man.
You've been put on the list.
There's a whole bunch of people.
Associated actions and conduct. To transition from ideology to active investigation, the Department of Justice prioritizes individuals or groups connected to specific unlawful behaviors, organized political violence, and targeted intimidation, civil disorder, rioting, looting, doxing, and swatting. You've been put on the list.
All you YNs, listen up.
I'm telling you, get your sons and daughters. Get your Toys R Us adults.
Wait a minute. I'm going to tell you something, though. What's crazy about it is they probably won't even bother them. You know what I mean?
Oh, because they may be causing disruption in just our community?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've been spared from the list.
Yeah.
Until they ready for you.
Until they ready.
And when they ready for you, you've been put on the list.
You're going to prison.
Exactly.
That part.
They ain't going to jail. They going to prison. It's just about when they want to do it.
Conspiracies to obstruct law enforcement or destroy property. You know how many people just got arrested and put on the list? Okay, that's not for this. Okay, that's WTB. Let's go to, I think we got Al, MKE. Al, MKE, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. What's your truth?
My truth is all the stuff they're talking about. Ain't that the stuff they already did? I'm confused.
Last year.
Now they go they go execute it now.
Yeah, January 6th. I mean, all that stuff they're talking about, they did. And then didn't they say anti-Christianity? Hitler didn't follow Christianity.
Not at all.
I don't understand. Like it's a bunch of confused people. Black people shouldn't even be following Christianity if you let the truth be told. Because when you look at it, the black people that follow Christianity always get their heaven after death. But the white Christians getting their heaven now. So maybe it's two types of Christianity. I don't follow neither. I don't follow none of them because I feel it's a disease.
Clearly.
But I wanted to ask you a question, Homer and Bailey.
Okay. All right.
We as black people are dealing with a lot, and I notice it's kind of hard for us to get ahead. Do you feel it's because we have too many coon-ass niggas within our community? Because have you noticed everybody want to be an Uncle Ruckus, or they want to go against their own people, but they don't want to go against the white man? Like if you look at history, Sir Ricky Sabas, he was a slave, but he turned slave owner, right? But he was a darky, you know. And when I look at where we are
said
today,
darky. Hell no.
Go ahead. Where we are today, that's why we cannot get ahead. Because we got too many coons that look like us who want to go stand with the other establishment. And when the other establishment get done, all they're going to do is send them back to us. And then when they come back to us, we're going to say, go back over there with Whitey and his unseasoned food. But I'll hang up and listen to your reply for this. And y'all have yourself a great weekend.
See, Al, you always.
Bailey, what you got? What you got on that?
Here's the thing. What God has for you, but Al don't believe in God, but what God has for you can't nobody take away from you. Okay? Now, if you're trying to improve yourself, it's all about you as an individual marking your goals so that if you would like to help other people, you can, right? So, there are people that their call is the community. Some people, that's not your call. You ain't really, that ain't your thing, But some people like Homer, I believe one of your calls in this lifetime is working with the community and bringing up the community. Some people can just be a person, an icon for the community. Some people can show, okay, you can be successful if you do this. Some people like to go back and mentor different things. Mm-hmm. So I try to not focus on the negative because there's always people trying to pull people down, whether you're black, white, green, or orange. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's just prevalent in our community, or you think it's prevalent because you see it and you point it out. Mm-hmm. But it's going on in other places too. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. It's going on in other places. So I just feel like, work on yourself first. Improve yourself first. Then you could try and help other people.
And I want to say that I believe that to be true, Al. Absolutely. And I also understand, that what God has for you. But we got to understand we got an authoritarian in office. We got some people that are working with the evil side.
Authoritarian.
And so with some of the people that when we're talking about that no man can take it away, this man is taking away a lot of stuff. So we just have to acknowledge that there's an evil spirit that also has power. And that evil spirit is in the White House. And a lot of the people that surround him, the insurrectionists, all of that, you get what I'm saying? They're doing it. They're getting pardons. Luckily, some of them are committing new crimes and getting locked black up. But yeah, it's absolutely happening. And all we can do is hope that we live to see the change, because right now, hell is all over the planet in the United States. I'm just trying to tell you, this man is going to continue to go and invade people. But if they come to try to invade us, then it's a problem. How dare they, this, that, and the other. But yet you're going over here doing it to other people. So we got to get ready to take care of some bills. But yeah, I do believe that there are a lot of people that are working against us. And sometimes when they get a taste of having money, a lot of people that look like us also start to feel like the orange man's plan is not so bad. And they look at us as the others that may not have received that form of wealth. And so, yeah, they're just this. They look at us like we ain't sugar, honey, iced tea either. We got to take care of some bills. Don't forget, coming up at 8 a.m.
Are they called Black Republic? Oh, I'm sorry.
You so right.
My bad.
You so right. You so right. You so right, Bailey.
Let me go get some more coffee. I'm up in here talk crazy.
Yeah, and then we got to come back talking about the ice. They fighting black.
Yeah.
About what?
Yeah.
Milwaukee. Y'all can't do that.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
When summer turns up the heat, cool down with a shake from Cousin's Subs. Our shakes are hand-spun with creamy vanilla gelato and blended into 4 delicious flavors: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and mint. They're rich, smooth, refreshing, and the perfect sweet treat on a warm summer day. Whether you're stopping in for lunch, dinner, or just craving something cool, there's a flavor waiting for you. Cool down with a shake from Cousin's Subs. Cousin's Subs. We believe in better.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com, with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, honey bear.
'Cause remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Welcome, Black Troop Nation. Truth in the Morning. I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And Bailey, one of the other things that is going on is the federal government sues Milwaukee over the anti-masking ordinance.
Say it ain't so. But we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, we knew it.
Because they was going to try and do something.
We
didn't say.
They wasn't going to lay down.
No, they wasn't. They was going to try and do something. They was trying to get it down.
And this is where we're going to, like, in my opinion, this all correlates with what we were just talking about, how simple and how easy it will be for them to say, oh, well, now that's illegal. Nope, you can't tell us not to do this. You can't tell us not to do that. And
well, you know what's interesting about it? Other states have fought them against different, not necessarily the mask ordinance, but different things similar to this that they said, oh, well, we won't. Reasons for them being able to wear their masks or whatever. And even though the states won,
right,
they still did what they wanted to do anyway.
Absolutely. Listen, we got a clip. So we're going to have our producer, Xavier, to play that. And Dean, great morning. All right, so let's play this clip.
Over the last week of June, there were 39 arrests made by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in Milwaukee. These agents were from Illinois, and we analyzed about 24 videos of 17 distinct arrests. We found that in one case, at least 2 agents drew their guns and pointed at someone who did not appear to be resisting. We found that in at least 5 of the cases, someone was pinned to the ground, the wall, or a car. And generally, agents worked as a group of at least 3 people, and most arrests occurred on streets, which is a departure from previous arrests. More than half of the agents were masked, and a lot of them did not have vests or uniforms that identified them as immigration enforcement officers. Instead, a lot of their vests only said police. In at least 3 instances, agents broke someone's window in order to get the person out of the car. There was one case with someone named Estenderly Mate Bolenko, where agents broke windows on both the driver's side and the passenger side. Estenderly got pulled out from the passenger side while screaming. One agent also came up to the driver's side with the window broken, pointing a taser at the driver, who appeared to be cooperating. In the meantime, their 7-year-old son was in the back seat watching everything unfold. In another case, outside of a beauty salon on the south side, agents pulled around a car that was parked. As the driver got into the car, at least 2 agents pulled out their guns and pointed at the person, even though that person immediately appeared to be cooperating. It appears that this operation from ICE has ended, but advocates are warning people that this kind of tactics and elevated ICE activities may continue as the Department of Homeland Security has received more funding to employ more agents. For the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, I'm Eva Wen.
You choose the family. Radically compassionate choice.
Yes.
Wisconsin.
As of Thursday, the lawsuit has been filed in federal court and argues that states and local governments have no authority to regulate the federal government. Do as I say, everybody.
It's interesting because, you know, as the different states in the United States have their own local laws that are supposed to be the law of the land where they are. So, you know, that's why you see different states wanting to secede from the union. You know that, right?
Yep, absolutely.
You know, not a lot of people pay attention to that, but California already voted to do that long time ago. Numerous times.
That part.
Numerous times. That's just not, because California has the biggest economy out of all the states.
Yeah. So, but just prepare ourselves, Milwaukee. Again, that federal lawsuit was filed against the city of Milwaukee, along with Milwaukee's mayor, the city attorney, and police chief over a local ordinance barring masked, unidentified police interactions with the public. So now the lawsuit filed Thursday in federal court argues that the states and local governments, again, have no authority to regulate the federal government. Despite that well-established principle, Milwaukee recently enacted an ordinance that purports to do exactly what constitutional laws say it cannot. Regulate how federal law enforcement officers carry out their official duties in that city, the lawsuit states. It also argues that the ordinance is unlawful and it harms the federal government and the public. The dispute centers on Milwaukee Code of Ordinances 105-140, which prohibits local, state, and federal law enforcement officers from wearing facial coverings that obscure their identities while interacting with the public. The measure also requires officers to display identification on their uniforms or, upon request, provide their agency affiliation and last name, their badge number or identification number, with several exceptions. The lawsuit asks the judge to declare the ordinance invalid for federal law enforcement officers. The federal government argues federal agents make the determination to wear face coverings or remove identifiers on a case-by-case basis. Removing this flexibility and requiring federal agencies and officers to comply with Milwaukee's stricter facial coverings and identification requirements would undermine officer safety and operational effectiveness. Denying federal agencies and officers discretion in these areas would chill federal law enforcement, threatening the safety of communities in Milwaukee, the lawsuit states.
Let me ask you something. Didn't something like the chief of police or somebody say that they weren't going to ticket them anyway? So is this all null and void anyway? Because they're not going to ticket them. So what's the purpose?
Bailey.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
Are you Miss Obvious this morning?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. So what is the purpose for all of this?
Well, they're trying to set a precedent. So any other states, or cities that may try to come against law enforcement, if they get the lawsuit, and they win it, then no other state within the United States could bring something like this up again, because it'll be ruled, unconstitutional, and you can't do it.
Well, they've been trying.
Yeah.
They've been trying. They tried a lot of other lawsuits similar to this about the masking.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they lose in court but continue to do it.
Yeah. And
so,
so you facing federal prosecution, and with this other thing that's in place now, it seems like you're going against the United States. That's all I'm saying. So, Bailey, it is time to get ready to take care of some bills and come back with what the business is.
Yes. Now's the time to call everybody. 833-212-1017. Be nice to Xavier. He ain't got to put you on, but be nice. Yeah. 833-212-1017. Now, remember, you want who, what, when, where.
Yeah.
Phone number for more information and your website. And if you got a little story, short one.
There you go. Again, every Friday morning at 8 a.m., it's Truth in the Morning with the legendary Home with Blow and Bailey Coleman. What the business is powered by We Energies. And, of course, we want to hear from you. So I will start calling right now, 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. What the business is when we return on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Dreaming of owning your first home? Don't settle for a fixer-upper. Build a brand new home with Milwaukee Habitat for Humanity. They partner with first-time buyers to make home ownership possible with little to no down payment and a team that's on your side every step of the way. Even if you're just starting to explore what's possible, they're here to help you take the next step. If your household earns between $55,000 and $90,000 a year, you may qualify. Visit MilwaukeeHabitat.org to learn more.
Game day starts here. The Atrium Sports Lounge, your new headquarters for every touchdown, buzzer beater, home run, and championship moment. Great food, great drinks, great vibes. Located in the heart of Milwaukee's Deer District at 1110 North Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Milwaukee. Be among the first to experience Milwaukee's newest sports lounge where every game feels like a championship event. Follow on Instagram at Atrium Sports Lounge MKE. The countdown is on. We'll see you soon.
For 75 years, the Muscular Dystrophy Association's voices have thundered through the halls of Congress.
For 75 years, we've willed the impossible into existence.
For 75 years, the MDA community has pushed the science,
shifted the narrative, and established the field of neuromuscular medicine.
And until that day when this is all a thing of the past,
you couldn't stop us if you tried.
Join us and celebrate 75 years of breakthroughs at MDA75.org.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, walk them, pet them, and care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that, but you can adopt one. There are millions of pets waiting for a best friend just like you. Help us save them all at bestfriends.org. Milwaukee Black Talk lives here on 101.7 FM and 1510 AM, W269DL Milwaukee, and WGKB Waukesha.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
You're supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock. You're late. Gotta say it. Co-signed by Nurse R.N. Kawanda. No matter what Shay Foo say. Of course, our brother Dame. You're late. But what we not gonna be late for, look at Bailey turning around. Really? Did you do the Exorcist spin? Linda Blair, like, look at it, she's still going. She's still going. Got enough. Okay, all right. Listen, it's time for What the Business Is. Looking to discover and support local businesses in our community. And make sure you call in right now for What the Business Is, powered by We Energies. Each week, you'll hear from local business owners as they share what their business is, where they're located, and one valuable lesson they've learned along the way. If you got an event, let us know what it is. We Energies is proud to help power local business and the communities they serve. So right now, it's time for What the Business Is.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to the True Talk text lines, but they the What the Business Is lines right now.
Right, what the business is.
Great morning. I believe we got Shanika. Shanika, great morning. What the business is. Can you tell us what the business is?
Great morning. This morning I'm going to tell you all about Chloe Janae's Committed to Care, K-A-R-E, kindness and respect for everyone. It's in honor of my daughter, Chloe Janae. She was differently abled. We have a foundation in her honor, and every year we have a kickball and basketball game. This year, Sunday, July 26th, from 2 to 5 p.m., we'll be at McGovern Park. This is a family-free event. Come out, have fun, play kickball and basketball with us in honor of Chloe Janae.
Okay, so again, you say it's in honor. Tell us a little bit about that again, how it came about.
So Chloe had epilepsy and cerebral palsy. She died November 14th of 2021. So in her honor, I started a foundation to assist other families that have children that are differently abled.
Okay. All right, and
Nice.
give the date of that event and where it will be located again.
Sunday, July 26th at McGovern Park, Picnic Area 1 from 2 to 5 p.m.
All right, thank you very much, and what a great way to honor her.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're going back to the What the Business Lines is. We got Sam. Sam, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. What the business is. Can you tell us what the business is?
Definitely blow. Favorite Friday to you and Bailey and the guests. I am Sam with Team Teal 365, and today will be our final day of our 3-day Teal Academy, where we have led and youth have grown, and they have been in this space of thriving. for the past 3 days, and that is going to be held today. Our third day of the Teal Academy will be at the Sherman Phoenix, the one and only Sherman Phoenix, 3536 West Fond du Lac. The time is 2 to 4, and today is really special, Blow, because yesterday we had Dr. Tamisha Bless and Nancy. Today we're going to do it for the men. Ajamu Butler and also Kamar Carter will be our guest speakers. So please come out, bring your youth, and most of all, bring yourself. Thank you so much, Homer Blow, you and Bailey.
Absolutely.
Right,
we love you, Team Teal 365.
Yeah, love it.
We're going to Mike. Great morning. Love you, appreciate you. What the business is, Mike? Can you tell us what the business is?
Hey, good morning, Homer Blow and team. This is Mike from Diaspora MKE, where culture, community, and connection is foremost. The bottom line up front is I want to invite all people to come out tonight where we would have throwback music by the legendary Homer Blow.
There you go.
Our kitchen opens up at 6, and at the same time, we will be supporting the River West 24 bike event. We are located at 735 East Center.
And what's the times of the throwback 80s, 90s, and 2000s? What time does everything kick off?
That right there kicks off at
8 p.m.
Yes, sir. 8 p.m. 8 p.m.
Unless you done changed the time on me. And what's the name? What's the name of the location?
So Diaspora MKE is located at 735 East Center in the River West community.
All right. What made you open up Diaspora?
Me and my partners, we wanted to build exactly what our motto is about: culture, community, and connection. And with Diaspora, we wanted to come together and give ourselves and all of Milwaukee a place where you can be within the community and not have to go far out and not have to worry about security and be grown and sexy at the same time. Ultimately, being able to watch sports, have live acts, and be able to be in the back where we have a luxury, I say again, a luxury lounge. And please come out, because if you haven't seen this yet, it's one to be seen.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hey, I want to...
Go ahead.
Can I jump in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
Hey, I want to remind everybody that's calling in for what the business is to make sure you reserve your spot at the 1017 The Truth Family Fest, because it's back. It's going down Saturday, August 22nd, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School. Now, we've got free back-to-school resources, live entertainment, family activities, and a lot of community fun. Again, vendors, those of you that are calling in today, make sure that you reserve your spot. You can visit truthfamilyfest.com for more, or Sierra.brown@milwaukeeblackmedia.com. That's Cierra, Sierra.brown@milwaukeeblackmedia.com. You can email her right there.
All right. We're going to author Sherelle V., Coloring for the Soul. Great morning. We love you. What the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
Good morning. I'm author Sherelle V. of Coloring for the Soul. I'm calling in to let listeners know that are going through grief that there is a resource for those who may not necessarily like to talk about their grief. I created a coloring book, which is called Still Here, Coloring for the Soul in Times of Grief, for those to express themselves through coloring and journaling. It can be found on Amazon under that title, or on my website, which is www.coloringforthesoul. Thank you.
All right. We've got Sydney, I believe. What the business is? Can you tell us what the business is? Great morning, Sydney.
Good morning. My name is Sydney Newman. I own Get Fresh Cafe right on the corner of 10th and McKinley in the Brewery District. The address is 1259 North 10th Street. We serve smoothies, salads, wraps, coffee drinks, frozen lemonades. Come on down.
Oh, we need to come down. We need to go down there, Homer.
Yeah.
Yes. Our operation, we Monday through Friday from 9 to 2. And our whole motto is to serve the community fresh food at quick service time. So we like a fresh fast food cafe.
I like that.
And where is it located again?
Right on the corner of 10th and McKinley, right by No Studios. It's 1259 North 10th Street.
Yeah, we're going to have to have Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon. We're going to have to have Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon take us there for the lunch break. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Hey, Ray Nitty, maybe Shannon. Yeah, y'all be giving out lunches. Hey, hook us up. Thank you, Sydney. We got Tiffany. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. What the business is. Can you tell us what the business is?
Good morning, Milwaukee. I'm Tiffany Delaney, where beauty meets business. As the owner of All About You Hair Care and a realtor with Homestead Realty, my passion is helping people build confidence and create opportunities. I'm also the creator of Argo Strands of Silk, which is available at Capitol Beauty on West Capitol Drive, and Silver Spring on 107th at Capitol Beauty Palace. So whether you're investing in healthy hair or investing in your next home, I'm here to help you every step of the way. Feel free to visit allaboutyouhaircare.com or give me a call, 414-595-5926. I'm Tiffany Delaney, where beauty meets business. I love the opportunity to serve you.
All right.
Ooh, you know what? That's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what? She should make sure she's at True Family Fest, because I could see her, in there doing some hair, doing a little hair braid for the girls, maybe give 2 braids. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I pay for that. If I had a little girl. I ain't got no girl, though. But I'm just saying, somebody could be in there braiding, making a couple dollars while they... Man, y'all need to sign up for True Family Fest. Listen. Order in the studio.
Hold on.
If you didn't
it's not official until you hear it. There it is. Now you can say it, Bailey.
If you want to reserve your spot for True Family Fest, make sure you do. You can go to truefamilyfest.com, or you can hit up my girl Sierra, CIERRA.Brown at MilwaukeeBlackMedia.com. Reserve your spot right there. This is a great opportunity for you to come out, not only probably make a couple dollars for yourself, right? But also get that exposure to the community and other businesses, because there's going to be other businesses there. You can talk to them. You might be able to partner. Maybe just grow your business right there.
Yeah, and also key information.
Right.
The deadline for sign up is July 31st.
Oh, you better hurry up.
The deadline for sign up is July 31st.
You better hurry up.
So we can't forget to mention that.
Yeah, no, y'all better hurry up.
July 31st.
Listen, like I told you, and this is what I love today. We're hearing a lot of new businesses coming on. This is your chance to do something new, something fresh for yourself. Make sure you're there.
Shine on me, let your little light shine. Okay, Dominique. Yeah. Dominique, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. What the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
Great morning, Homer. Great morning, Bailey. Great morning, Milwaukee. My name is Dominique Brown, and I'm here to remind some and inform others about the funny comedy show headed to the historic Pabst Theater, August 15th. Milwaukee's own filmmaker and playwright, Mr. C.L. Wilson III, has been writing and producing powerful stage plays at the Pabst Theater coming up on a decade, February 2027. That's right, 10 years, Milwaukee. So to kick off this pre-celebration, we're encouraging everybody to come experience a night of laughter and fellowship. From playbill to punchline, all-white comedy show featuring comedian Reginald Ballard, known as Brudman from Martin and known as WB from the Bernie Mac Show. Omar Gooding from the movie Baby Boy and Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Also, 2 of Milwaukee's own finest female comics, Chastity Washington and Miss Cutting Up, hosted by comedian B. Cole. Saturday, August 15th, 8 p.m. at the Pabst Theater. Come dressed in all white and let's celebrate. Tickets started at only $25.
That's what I'm talking about.
Available at the box office.
There you go.
The box office is open Tuesday through Friday, 12 to 6 p.m. or purchase online, PabstTheaterGroup.com. Milwaukee, let's show up and show out.
All right. Thank you, Dominique.
101.7.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, Dominique, this is what I'm talking about. Dominique need to have some of her comedians at True Family Fest. I know Miss Cutting Up can do a clean show. She need to come on out there, get her on stage, get us she could probably even sell some of her tickets out there.
Yeah.
You need to do that. TrueFamilyFest.com. Y'all make sure y'all get involved and get it, linked up. Get your booth to get on stage.
We got Antoine, PWD Computers. Great morning. What the business is. Can you tell us what the business is?
Yes. The business is PWD Computers, located at 3800 West Valete Street. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., and our phone number is 414-445-5793. I wanted to let you people know school is about to start. Let's get those kids together. Or if you go on to college, we need to get you together. Upgraded laptops, get them repaired. We even carry Windows 11 laptops, so get up to date. So not just a computer store, we're here for all your technology needs. PWD Computers, 414-445-5793. Been serving the community for over 20 years.
Yep, and that deadline date is fast approaching. I done had my conversation with PWD Computers.
But did you get your computer
we
down
get ready
yet?
To get it. We get ready to take care of it. Yeah, we done already figured out what we gonna do and how we gonna do it.
All right, then.
It's a process, and I'm gonna make it happen before the deadline.
All right, then.
Or otherwise, my computer gonna be dead in the water. I ain't gonna be able to go to nothing. But PWD got me. We got Patrice. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. What the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
Great morning, Bailey and Homer. It's your girl, just Patrice from
girl.
Calm Wellness Services. Hey, y'all. Hey. Just an FYI, I will be at Truth Family Fest, and I'm excited to be able to bring massage directly to the community. We'll be having chair massage as an opportunity for people to experience, for you have not had it for the first time, and or if you have had it for a no-meal tip, we'll have myself and maybe another massage therapist available to just introduce the community to positive touch and remind you all that massage is not a luxury. It's a part of daily self-care.
Amen.
And you can do it every day, all the time. If you would like to know more about my business, which I encourage you to do, which is Calm Wellness Services, we are located at 6333 North Green Bay Avenue. I am a licensed massage therapist, but the facility is a wellness complex, and we offer a variety of services that help you intentionally take care of you so that you can be the best version of yourself for your friends, family, and even at work. And that's what we want. We want to thrive in community, and in order to do that, we have to start with self. And so I invite you to learn more about that. Also, I'm going to be down at Bronzeville Days doing full massage there. And if you want to know more about doing full body massage at Bronzeville, you can give me a text, 414-909-2488. That's 414-909-2488, and reserve your spot to have these hands get to work on you. Talk to y'all soon.
All right, thank you very much.
I'm finna call.
You get ready to call already?
I need to go.
You need to hook up already?
Because y'all be tripping.
All right.
Y'all have me out here, Homer.
Every Friday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, is Truth in the Morning with the legendary Homer Blow and Bailey Coleman. But what the business is, powered by We Energies. Each week, you'll hear from local business owners as they share what their business is, where they're located, and one valuable lesson they've learned along the way. We Energies is proud to help power local businesses and the community they serve. Don't miss what the business is every Friday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, only on Truth in the Morning with the legendary Homer Blow and Bailey Coleman, powered by We Energies, delivering the energy that powers local businesses. We got to get ready to take care of some business ourselves, and we'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
In Milwaukee County, equity means making sure everyone has a real chance to thrive. That's why the Milwaukee County Office of Equity works to help remove barriers, strengthen community connections, and support fair access to opportunities across Milwaukee County. Want to learn what they do, explore resources, or find ways to get involved? Just search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online. Milwaukee County Office of Equity, advancing equity for all Milwaukee County residents. For more information, search Milwaukee County Office of Equity online.
Are you looking for a place to shop that offers a fair market price? You need to visit Century Food Store on 92nd and Lisbon Avenue. This week, buy boneless top sirloin steak, $8.99 a pound. Essential Everyday Purified Water, 2 for $7. Frito-Lay Baked Snacks, Dipper Salsa, 2 for $6. 1 pound of sweet strawberries, $3.49. Minute Maid Zero Sugar Drinks or Gold Peak Tea, 2 for $5. And Stone Ridge Creamery Ice Cream Sandwiches, $3.99. So what you waiting for? You can also order groceries through DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Instacart, or stop by Century Foods at 92nd and Lisbon Avenue today.
Are people around me safe when I vape? Science does not support that belief. Exhaled vape emissions linger in the air, affecting indoor air quality and bystanders in the same space through secondhand exposure. Vaping emissions can also accumulate on clothes, hair, dust, and furniture, leading to exposure risks to bystanders of all ages. And vaping around a pregnant person can lead to serious health impacts on fetal and childhood development. Enough with the puff. Learn more at ul.org/vaping.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Reading aloud to children sharpens their listening skills, expands their vocabularies, and nurtures a lifelong love of reading. That's why Reading is Fundamental, the nation's leading children's literacy nonprofit, offers free monthly read-alouds by popular authors through its Rally to Read program. Visit rallytoread.org to watch the read-alouds and discover exciting reading activities for school and home. Visit rallytoread.org today.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Get ready, 1017 The Truth Family Fest is back. Join us Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Riverside University High School for free back-to-school resources, live entertainment, family activities, and community fun. Vendors and sponsors can reserve a spot by visiting truthfamilyfest.com or by emailing our girl Sierra.brown@milwaukeeblackmedia.com. That's Sierra, Cierra. Proudly sponsored by Educators Credit Union, American Family Insurance, Milwaukee Public Schools, Artists Working in Education, and Ascension.
I'm the legendary Homer Blow. The weather is heating up again. And when summer turns up the heat, cool down with the shake from Cousin Subs. Our shakes are hand-spun with creamy vanilla gelato and blended into 4 delicious flavors: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and mint. They're rich, smooth, refreshing, and the perfect sweet treat on a warm summer day. Whether you're stopping in for lunch, dinner, or just craving something cool, there's a flavor waiting for you. Cool down with the shake from Cousin Subs. Cousin Subs, we believe in better. Welcome back to Truth in the Morning. I'm the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl.
Wait a minute.
You want a shake?
Yeah, because they said
It's going to be
creamy vanilla gelato.
Yes.
You know how creamy gelato is?
Yes.
We're going to have to do that.
Yeah, things that make you say,
Yeah.
I need one.
Right.
And again, the temperature's going up.
Yeah.
Temperature's rising. again.
Yeah.
And yeah, so all weekend we're gonna be all up and through there with the heat.
Absolutely.
And of course, if I'm gonna get me a shake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me a strawberry shake. I can do the vanilla or a strawberry.
I do vanilla or chocolate. No strawberry involved. Strawberry is a non-starter for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they start me. I'm just... hashtag that part, hashtag facts, hashtag you gonna learn today. You gonna learn today.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who got to get in on the what the business is.
Absolutely.
You know, that's very, very important. You know, one of the other things that we have been talking about, Bailey, is the team takeovers, right?
Right.
And that have been happening here in the city. But we know that they're happening all over.
Right.
But something happened, you know, so in Atlanta. Team takeovers are also a thing.
Yes, they are. You know what? It's all over the world, really, because remember, we saw some in London.
Yes.
Right? We saw some in London.
When you say London, you got to say it in the voice of like you're from London. In London? I don't know.
We saw them in London, darling.
London. But we're gonna talk about Atlanta and something that they are trying in Atlanta. Where
go
ahead.
You know what I'm gonna say?
What you gonna say?
Bah humbug.
Get your cousins.
I know it ain't Christmas time.
But
it's
your
a
cousins.
good. I think it's a good effort, and they're trying to go in the right direction. But go ahead.
You don't think that it's going to do what it needs to do?
I think it may be another one of those things that, you know, our politicians are throwing money at to try and, you know, and it might work for about 5 or 10 minutes. They might roll through, in other words.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think the whole idea behind these team takeovers is that they are non-sanctioned events.
That is the part that people have to kind of remember. And it's like, there may be things that are open, but and then it's this other part, and we'll tell you more and play this clip about what we're talking about. Then it's this other part.
Okay.
A lot of them don't want. They're after curfew.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't even be out.
So they want to bend the rules with these things, and y'all.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. You know, so unless we're going to eliminate curfews and be like, you know, y'all, it don't matter if you 12, 13, 10, you can be out.
Yeah.
You can be out.
Right.
And we're going to give you some money so you can be out. Well, we're going to figure out what it means. But to go to this story, Atlanta teen takeovers, there's a $50,000 grant awarded to launch safe community spaces.
See.
And my thing is, I don't think that they want to go to safe community spaces, but that's just my opinion.
Hey.
The views and opinions of the legendary Homer Blow
and Bailey Coleman.
It does not reflect that of Milwaukee Black Media or Civic Media or 101.7, the award-winning Truth. But yeah, so we're going to play this clip though.
Right.
And we're going to find out what they're talking about.
Okay.
And then we're going to take care of some bills and we'll come back and talk about it.
Okay.
All right. Xavier, if you can play that clip for us, please.
Also new tonight, the city of Atlanta has given a $50,000 grant to a group of teenagers to help combat the issue of teen takeovers. They say they will use that money to fund their plan to create a safe space for teens. Fox 5's Larry Sproul is live in Midtown Atlanta tonight. And Larry, you talked to some of them.
And good evening, Russ. And they are only 17 years old. They're already talking to the mayor's office, business owners, politicians, and Atlanta Public Schools. Now, their goal is to create a safe space for teens to hang out. Now, I've been covering teen takeovers for the last few months, and this may be the solution. Meet 17-year-old Devin Mitchell and 17-year-old Hailey Irving, the two owners of The Spot, a teen-led organization here in Atlanta.
A teen-led organization led by me and Hailey focused on combating teen takeovers specifically in Atlanta, but across cities all across the country. And we see how teen takeovers have impacted the socialization of teens within public spaces. And so it's all around addressing that problem.
This year alone, Fox 5 has reported on several teen takeovers all over the metro, where
talking about Atlantic Station, Cobb County, to the 404 celebration at Piedmont Park in April, and even on the Beltline. Atlanta police reported during those takeovers there were 13 arrests, 11 firearms recovered, and multiple curfew violations.
I think the problem with teen takeovers is that in the public eye, teens are seen as criminalized and destructive, but the philosophy behind that is that there's not a lot of accessibility to teen third spaces, specifically safe ones.
So they decided to create their own space.
We need a space where we can do homework, where we can vibe, where we can listen to music, but we can also connect with one another in a safe environment that is provided for by teens.
So they took their ideas to the mayor's office, nonprofit organizations, and Atlanta public schools.
Every single person in that room, after they heard us, felt like they wanted to get involved in the problem.
Yeah, involved in the solution.
Absolutely. And so with that, the mayor's chief of staff, he was able to give us a $50,000 grant from the city of Atlanta to focus on resources around building a teen third space and creating and cultivating a partnership with the city of Atlanta.
Devin and Hiley tell me they're using that money to develop a proof of concept and open up a brick and mortar building, which they say is needed.
Just providing spaces for teens is going to be the solution for these teen takeovers, because I don't think that teens are intentionally causing violence. It just happens due to the lack of solutions and resources for them.
I love it for them.
I love it for them.
And their friends.
Right, because
and their group. Their group.
The people that was out here running all over the damn place, they not going. Listen, I really pray. Listen, understand me. We got to take care of some bills.
Atlanta has a lot of celebrities. If they pull the celebrities in there, they might be able to get a little attendance every once in a while.
Not unless it's the ones that are talking about drill music. If they bring in the ones with the drill music, then it's going down.
Oh my God!
And then it's going to be a fight afterwards. I hope it isn't. I hope it isn't. Okay, see, here's the thing. I know, and see, when I talk about it's a minority group that are mutated, those are not the mutated ones.
They're
and
not.
I don't think,
those are the good kids.
I don't think
with great ideas.
I don't think unless you're
for other good
a mutant
kids.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're coming to the space. I don't think they want law and order. They don't want. But again, I'm with trying anything. I get it, because we got to try something. But that doesn't seem like the ones that they go. Because I think I've said this before. They probably lost their cool points with some of those people. Now, had they said that their that boy and that girl, that young lady, that young boy, had been part of the teen takeovers,
right,
and that they caused chaos,
right,
and destruction,
right,
and now they're reformed,
right,
so they got the ear,
right.
I think they've lost the ear, and it's just my opinion on it. Now, they've lost the ear to the ones that we really want to go and try to do their homework. We got some that fight on school buses, trying to fight the school bus driver, trying to fight the principals, trying to fight the safety aides, trying to fight the teachers.
Right.
So, I don't know. We'll come back because we got to take care of some bills.
Yeah.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning.
I got an idea for them, though. I got an idea.
I hope it works. I
got another idea.
I'm praying it works. We got to take care of some bills. We'll be back.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
When I met both of them, it was like my missing pieces were found. Like it was just like an instant, these are my kids. If you're considering adopting a teen, just do it. Kids need families. I don't care the age, everybody deserves a family.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Not completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma.
At age 30, Carissa finished her high school diploma.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, you can do it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Hear that?
That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Doctors Without Borders is delivering life-saving medical care where it's needed most in communities around the world. From bandaging war-wounded patients in Sudan to providing clean drinking water in Haiti, we're in more than 70 countries worldwide, bringing patients from sick to recovering, from emergency to aid, from crisis to care. This life-saving care is made possible by a global movement of supporters like you. Thank you.
Mommy, can I sit in the front seat just this one time? Please, please, please.
No, not yet.
But why?
Because I love you, and you're just not ready yet. Now, get in the back so I can get you in your car seat, please.
Putting your kids in the right seat for their age and size is an act of love. Check that your kids are in the right seat at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Love protects. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
In sitcoms, when someone has a problem, they just blurt it out and move on.
Well, I lost my job and my parakeet is missing. How was your day?
But the real world is different. Managing life's challenges can be overwhelming. So, what do? We get support. The Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council have mental health resources available for you at loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. See how much further you can go when you take care of your mental health.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better when you know you're covered. With a home and auto policy from American Family Insurance, you're not just buying coverage. You're getting an agent who helps you feel protected and prepared. Someone who understands what you're built or what you've built and what you're building next. Because when your home and your ride are protected the right way, you're feeling free to focus on your family, your goals, and your future. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly with American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation, the Truth in the Morning. Again, I'm the legendary home blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And we're talking about the $50,000 that has been awarded to two teams in Atlanta.
I think it's great.
Yeah, it's a great thing. I pray it works.
You know, for them and their friends.
Bailey!
Because here's the thing. Here is the thing. No, don't give me the gavel.
Okay. Go ahead. But I'm going to hold it.
Those are the good kids. Those are the kids who don't have PWKs. Those are...
Bailey!
But am I lying?
No.
Those are the good kids. And it was great that they came up with this idea. And I don't doubt that they're going to have some teens that are going to take advantage of this and be able to go out there and be a part of it and all that kind of stuff.
Will it stop the teen takeovers from the others, in your opinion? Bailey, your eyes are speaking volumes.
I personally do not believe
that it will.
Well, we'll see.
I know. I mean,
you know
we got hope.
We got to try.
We got to try.
And
that's what I say.
But
nothing beats a failure but a try.
Here's what I got for you, though.
Okay.
I say you could do the same thing, but what you do is do it from the angle that the other teens are accustomed to getting it from, and don't say who's involved. Don't say, just put it out there.
Yeah, see.
And then when they get there, just make it safe. They don't need to know nothing, right?
That's right.
You know, they giving out free this, free that, whatever. They kicking it, whatever. Just give it to them in the way that
Put the sugar coating. Put a coating on it. You know, like
they don't need to know.
They don't need the raw medicine that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what this really is?
Right. They don't need.
This is just us getting together. What's happening?
They don't need all that. Yeah. Just let them go.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to go and give it to them online and where they was getting it and everything.
Truth Nation, will it work?
When they show up?
Will it work, Truth Nation?
You're going to be straight.
833-212-1017.
I'd even have undercover cops. I'd be like, you don't even want them to know.
We need to know your truth, Truth Nation. Will it work? I mean, it's great. And in my world, where I say we have to try something,
we got to try something.
That is exactly what I'm talking about.
You start from there, and if that don't work, you rework the plan and figure out, $50,000 is a lot of money, though.
Absolutely. So
they got that in Atlanta, though. They're rich like that out there.
Let's see.
Right here, we get
a couple of comments on the YouTube page. Again, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you to everybody who checks in on our YouTube page and Facebook Live while you're on the Facebook.
Talk text line.
Like and follow on the YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that bell. Minister Kevin said, it's a beautiful concept, and I love what they're doing. It may not get everyone from the takeovers, but it plants a seed that will hopefully sprout roots and grow. Yep. Just got to make sure the weeds don't get involved. And
Did you say the weeds?
Yeah, both of them. You know what I'm saying? Clean said, I live here in Atlanta. 1,000 cops are down in Midtown. The young people don't care. Mahdi said, crime will never stop. It's a multi-billion-dollar industries.
Okay.
But True Talk text lines are open. We want to hear from you with this. Do you think that it will work? You know what? Again, where I was going before we took our break, Bailey, is I believe that it has to be delivered by those, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, here, basically this.
Okay.
If you're given the $50,000, right?
Okay.
So even if those two intelligent young people are on the board,
okay,
but they're the hidden hand, get two of the ones that call for the team takeovers.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Put their faces out front.
That's what I'm saying.
And be like, yo, it's going down. We're going to be at, you know what I'm saying?
It need to be an undercover movement.
That's it. That's it.
And then they don't need to know.
What do they call it? A sting?
Yeah, they don't.
Except you ain't arresting them, but you know what I'm saying? But
they ain't going to do all the research. They ain't going to do all the research. They not. They going to be like, oh, we going. Oh,
right.
Yeah,
if you got them,
you know?
They the ones.
And let them go have a good time.
Right, absolutely. And before you know it, just like Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids be like, you might just learn something. Because it was always something that you learned with the Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know.
They don't know who they are. They don't know what that means.
True Nation do. But I'm saying I'm just saying I can use it here. I can use it here. But you know, like I say, as much as I want that to work, I will pray. I will support it to work. But I just think that
that's a good starting point.
Yeah, it's a starting point. But if it doesn't save money, you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can put that money in there. But, I mean, I'm with giving it a chance. And I hope that it works. I pray. Because, again, it can be the model that kicks off for other cities and other states. But I think you have to have some of those people.
Those are the good kids.
See, baby,
the thing is, we're always doing stuff for the good kids. We gotta figure out what we can do to reel the bad kids in and make them good kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Am I lying?
No.
The good kids get a lot because they're smart.
And you know,
they know how to work the situation.
Can we start our music bed? I want to let people know about a ticket giveaway that's coming up. So we can start the music bed leading into this commercial break. Then I'll
What's wrong, Homer? Am I lying?
No, you're not. You ain't seen me hit the gavel not once since you started saying it. Right. It's the truth.
And the smart kids and the good kids can't help it that they smart and good. And they feel like they should be rewarded. And I think sometimes too.
I want those two young, smart people.
Yes.
to be the one to let people know and the youth here in Milwaukee to know that, Truth Nation, remember, it's your chance to win. We're giving away a pair of tickets to Black Arts Fest MKE happening Saturday, August 1st at the Summerfest grounds in Milwaukee. Don't miss an unforgettable day of music, culture, art, food, and community featuring the legendary Dave Hollister, who was on with the lunch break on yesterday with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon, along with the Lattimore brothers. And Jacob Lattimore was on with Tap In with Jazz Tyler. Spent the whole hour or so with her. So, and that was a phenomenal interview. Jazz, great job. Truth Nation, we doing what we do. Again, you can listen every day for your cue to call and score your pair of tickets for Black Arts Fest MKE happening Saturday, August 1st at the Summerfest grounds, brought to you by the award-winning 1017 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk. Get your tickets, or you may have a chance to win on one of these shows. So next week, you better make sure you're still tuned in. And who knows, maybe today you may be able to win. We got to take care of bills.
Somebody gonna give them away.
We'll be black.
Truth in the Morning returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life, and a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family, because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
For 250 years, our armed forces have bravely served America. Wounded Warrior Project honors that legacy by supporting post-9/11 service members and veterans like Anthony, a Marine who was injured by a roadside bomb in Afghanistan.
They carried me through my injuries, not just my physical, but my mental. And seeing other vets doing the same thing helped me tell myself, hey, you can do this.
Join us in honoring warriors at woundedwarriorproject.org/America.
In the United States, a vehicle is stolen every 31 seconds, about as long as this message. Luckily, you can take a few easy steps to protect your car in the same amount of time. Remove your valuables, roll up your windows, don't leave your car running unattended, lock your doors, and take your keys or fob. If you have information about a crime, call the police. If you suspect insurance fraud, also call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling, the limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
I'm Chris Jakimick. I served in the United States Air Force, and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is, my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jakimick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
You are listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth app, and streaming live on 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Yeah. Just go ahead.
Mr. Buster, where you at?
$50,000 I got a stack. No, listen, I'm not trying to make fun of that because I really want it to work, Bailey. I really do. And I really want things to work here in our city. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, there are some spaces now that are available.
Yeah.
I had a chance to speak to some of our youth.
Well, see, that's the thing for me. I'm sorry for interrupting, but we constantly finding a way to throw money at it and build this new thing here or this thing. Not saying that these kids are off track, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's good that the kids are doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're always throwing money at stuff, and there's no, eventually it just goes by the wayside.
And that's where I was talking about, like, even on yesterday's show when I was talking about some of the CVI's crime violence, community violence interrupters, right? And if there were more people that were able to be funded to help do that, because oftentimes when I see some of the lives, whether it's Vaughn Mays or whether it's Dave Sinclair, a lot of the different people, Amir, so there's a lot of people that I see that are peacekeepers, credible messengers, and 414 Life. But when you see some of these scenes, it tends to only be like they talking about, it's only 2 of us down here, it's only 3 of us down here. And I'm sure that, unfortunately, that's because the budgets that they are working off of, that they probably have to be selective with how many people they can say we need down here or which area or community that we need you in. We've been seeing a lot of community fights in this particular area. So maybe we need to dispatch y'all over there. And they have them on the north side and the south side. So it's not just like it's just on the north side. But I'm saying in order to dispatch them to the areas that need that type of intervention. And if you don't have a large team, I don't know the exact amount of how many people that they do have, but I know that I've seen, unfortunately, a lot of videos where we see team takeovers happening, whether it's on Water Street or on Brady Street. You'll see 2 or 3 violence interrupters that are there. And sometimes they may not necessarily be on the clock, in my opinion. But it's just that they ended up getting some type of alert from seeing it on social media and be like, okay, let us go down here and find out what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the same thing that took place at Bayshore Town Center when we saw the team take over there. They were not necessarily dispatched over there, in my opinion. But they saw some videos or they saw a flyer and they went and be like, hey, let's go down here and just kind of like check it out. But I think if it was more people, because again, they do these things where it's not just one location that they're going to be at. They pop up here and then the next one will be over there. So if you already have some people there to kind of like quell the situation, in my opinion, I think it would help. As far as, like I say, things to do, there are already a lot of facilities and maybe there will have to be enough paid help to make sure that they can each be facilitated. So if the Boys and Girls Club in Sherman Park was to open up, okay, how do we make sure that what we've seen happen, unfortunately, on the outside with the girls meeting up to fight, boys meeting up to fight, problems sometimes on the basketball courts, how do we make sure that when we open up these doors that we don't have to be concerned about that or it getting out of control or somebody saying, yeah, I'm going to bring up, this, that, and the other.
Right.
So I think that we really need to work on the facilities that we already have.
Yeah.
And the youth have to understand that there's certain things that after your curfew, you have to be at home. You got to make it home before your curfew. You don't get to just hang out. And it's after your curfew.
Right.
Now, those who are, 17 and up or whatever, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a different thing. And I'm not saying that that's not part of the problem on Water Street or whatever, but we got to quell it to where when we're talking about they don't have anything to do, there are hours that are designed by these places and these organizations for you.
Yeah. Well, how about let's just make sure at home that we're figuring out what they're doing, a little planning, right?
Oh,
little,
no.
Listen.
PWK mom is out there at Dollar Night. She trying to get in before it start charging for women. They getting free drinks until a certain time. She not there. She already done said that the baby daddy ain't there.
You got to plan in
I'm
advance.
just saying,
You plan
they
in
ain't
advance.
playing. Not the ones we talking about.
Listen.
She out there getting caught up. We seeing her down there on Water Street in the street fighter damn self. We see the baby daddy down there with a gun. We see, you know what I'm saying? So
PWKs, people with kids.
Yeah, they not coming from homes that are designed to raise you safely and have rules and regulations. So this is what we fighting against too. And this is just my opinion. The legendary home blow. I'm just saying.
Hey, Ray off the Truth Talk text line said, whether it works or not, I think the teens came up with that idea, have very much promise, probably political careers and a lot more ahead of it. I agree with you.
Yeah,
I mean,
we both agree with that. But
the kids,
I'm just saying,
they're great.
I'm just saying it's going to be a lot of PWKs.
Those are
teens
good. Those are
there.
the good kids, though.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Well, they're not out at the teen
I don't think that they hanging out at the teen takeovers.
They not. It looks like they have parents at home.
They were dressed quite well.
And they look good.
It wasn't necessarily designer clothing.
No, but they were prepared for television.
They didn't have on a Gucci belt.
No. And you could tell. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And shout out to the parents who are raising children as such.
Exactly. They're doing a good job with their kids. And those kids are trying to inspire the other kids, and I find nothing wrong with that.
I'm packing
really
up my
appreciate
gavel.
that. I think that that's a great thing. I really do. And I totally support what they're doing. It's a great starting point. But them,
I'm packing up my gavel.
Your children out here, Homer?
Yes.
Your children?
Yes.
Yep,
they mine.
This weekend, I got a project for you. You're going to need to get all your kids.
I'm gonna be making it happen. Free admission of Diaspora on East Center Street, formerly the Milwaukee Brewery or something like that. But it's Throwback Friday.
Throwback Friday.
80s, 90s. That's why I wore my shirt with all of the different artists and whatnot.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna hear some of everything. So classic R&B from 80s, 90s, 2000s. You're gonna hear classic hip hop from 80s, 90s, 2000s. 8 p.m. to midnight, that's when you can catch me down there. Shout out to Al Boogie and them. They'll be down there, too.
Shout
with
out
the
to Al
River
Boogie.
West,
I did an event with him recently.
Yeah, bike situation, and they'll be coming in around like 10 or 10:30. Not Al Boogie. They'll be there before that, but the bikers will.
Okay.
Bikes, not motorcycles. Bikes.
Okay. All right, then.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun.
That's what's up. I got a boot camp I'm doing.
All right.
With our crew here at The Truth. Mm-hmm. So I'll see y'all tomorrow morning.
You ever been in the service, Bailey?
No.
But see, you can do the boot camp.
I've done others.
That's all I'm saying.
There we go. I'm a teacher.
So that's why I believe.
I'm a teacher at heart.
I believe that, hey, listen, I'm betting on them to win. I'm not going to bet a lot.
Okay.
But I am going to make a bet on them to win.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to put the house on it. But
okay.
But I pray.
All right, then.
And we can pray because we got people like that here in our city.
Yes.
All right.
I want to tell y'all, trust God, do good, have a great weekend, and something great is going to happen for you.
Up next, the award-winning Truth with Sherwin Hughes on the award-winning 101.7 FM, 9 a.m. to noon, and then followed up by the lunch break with Ray Nitty and maybe Shannon, who had a great interview with Dave Hollister on yesterday. Salute to you all. And, of course, we'll go into the Grapevine with Manan Sabir, 2 to 4 p.m., all their new hours. And, of course, we'll tap in 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. with Jazz Tyler, who had an excellent interview with our very own Jacob Lattimore from the
Shout out to Jazz.
All right. Love you, babes. Have a safe weekend. Holla Black. Peace.
TGIF.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable